Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the bonus episode or long form video that I've been promising for the last week. I do apologize, it has taken me so long. So, a couple things. As you can see, I am going to be on my digital art setup for this practice session. It's just going to be kind of like a fun little change up. I'm still doing my paper sketch later, so don't worry about that. But anyways, just like I said, there's a lot that I've been wanting to talk about, and I haven't really had the opportunity to because, I can't really fit it too well into a 60-second short. So, a couple things. I have compiled a little document real quick. This is kind of just from all the comments I've gathered. So, a couple suggestions is a lot of people recommended the Loomis method, which I have been watching videos on. I still think I need to try and absorb the information a little bit more, though. Like, I get the concept, but I'm having trouble actually executing it. So I am working on that. Another common thing was blocking in the silhouettes or outlining for the shape. Just like with proportions and stuff, it's going to be better for me to make sure I get the silhouette right before I shade it in. So another thing, simplifying objects into smaller shapes also kind of goes with helping manage proportions. That's something I'm going to be trying to do today in this session. Practicing head shape angles. I sometimes try and draw the heads at different angles, and then, like I said, it all comes back to the proportions issue. So someone else gave me the tip to draw larger, which I have been trying to do the last 2 days especially. It was just something really easy to implement. They were basically saying that drawing larger basically helps you with proportions, because when it's smaller, it's less obvious the mistakes you're making, but when it's larger, it really kind of forces you to be better, essentially. And I also like that because it just gives me a little bit more room. But yeah, it definitely does make mistakes stand out a lot more. So someone else told me big, medium, small shape language design, which is really good too. I think it helps me understand the concept more of art. I think that'll definitely be more useful though when I start developing my own manga. 100% that's going to be useful for that. Someone else gave me the tip to hold the pencil close to the end. I try and do that, and then my hand keeps slipping. So I think I will try it, especially to get better at that, just because I keep putting too much, I keep pressing too hard with it. So I think that would also kind of help me with that. Another thing, I've gotten a couple comments too on trying to have a heavier focus on a specific art direction. For the past, 10, 12 days, I've kind of just been having fun with it, which is great. But my ultimate goal is to kind of get into the whole manga art style and eventually draw and illustrate my own. So I think I am going to start trying to kind of lock in on that a little bit more and focus more on that. And someone was also telling me I should probably be more thoughtful with the light source for shading, just kind of to visualize it, because I just kind of copy images, but sometimes make small alterations. So just kind of being more thoughtful. Common mistakes. So these are the two that most people have been commenting. Everyone's been positive or giving me tips and stuff, but these are the ones where people kind of called me out for it, right? Is proportions. Yeah, my proportions have been pretty awful. I don't really have any excuse for that. It's really bad. Another thing was eye spacing, which a lot of people also gave me tips to. When drawing face forward, front facing perspective, to basically draw another eye in between. That's proper spacing. So I've been trying to do that, and I think it's helped quite a bit. And then for me, I already know, and I think everyone else knows, hair and shading are pretty atrocious. So we're definitely going to keep working on those. So I did also get some extra book suggestions as well. The book suggestions I got were Figure Drawing, Design, and Invention by Michael Hampton. I will definitely try and pick that up and draw like a mangaka, which I'm super interested in because I also watched that YouTuber Draw Like a Sir, and I think he's great. So yeah. And then I also have a couple shout outs. I am sorry I probably missed a couple people, but these are kind of specific people who have gone, in my opinion, a little bit above and beyond, or they just are more active in the chat. So for YouTube, we got Lazy Lore, Fern Paws, Tyconium, Minko, Furby, Someone, Dante, Cookie Eater, Amethyst, Gear Fear. I've seen everyone. You've commented multiple times or gone above and beyond, like I said, with giving me advice and tips. I really appreciate that. TikTok, Waffles Can Draw, Dog of Determination, and then Instagram, we have Unhappy Man, who's a more recent follower. We have Greedy, I don't know how to say her name, Zifez6, Dust PNG, Doodle Dude, Chimp. I don't know why I struggled with that. Chimpky Noodle and Piro as well. They've all been giving me tons of help and tips, and some people have even privately, DM'd me, giving me additional help with that. So I really appreciate that. You guys are amazing. And for those of you who just like and just watch, I also appreciate you as well. Like I said, it's been a huge inspiration because art is something that I've never really put any effort into because I tried it and I would just fail and I wouldn't even like, I just didn't really give it enough trying. So today, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't really have a plan just yet. So I re-downloaded Clip Studio Paint and I forgot how to use it looking at it now. So that'll be interesting. I completely forgot what any of this does. Yeah, I forgot what all my buttons do. I think I'll have to reprep it. But anyways, we're just gonna go to the pen and all right, we'll try. I might copy this for today's session. But a recent anime that's been coming out again, which is Hell's Paradise, I'm super excited for. We'll go ahead and try and draw some characters from that while also trying to keep in mind the other tips that we've been given. So let me make sure I have the tips pulled up on my other screen and we'll just kind of go ahead and get started. So I do apologize. I'm not very good at I don't know why I'm doing like a more live session essentially, but yeah, here we are. I'm not very good. Sorry, the mic's like right in my face. So I've always kind of wanted to be like a streamer before, but it just didn't really work out. I put like years, probably like 5 years, and I've made hundreds of YouTube videos and whatnot trying to do that, but sometimes things just don't work out. It's a very saturated environment to be in, so yeah, pretty funny too, because my art channel, oh great, I messed up. I don't know how to fix this. So pretty funny that my art channel has actually surpassed my gaming channel. I think yesterday, I haven't gotten any like new subscribers from the past short, which is okay, but let me just fix this eye right here. It's very hard to draw digital. Wow. This feels very uncomfortable. So I'm sorry this image is probably going to turn out terribly. And that's alright. Because I don't know how to do layers on this, which is probably would have been extremely helpful for this. Let me see. I might actually be able to try and do. See that there's this over here. I don't know what any of this means. Well, we'll just play around with this for now. Okay, yeah, so I'm on layer 1, which is fine. I'll just do this as like the frame, and then I'll do layer 2 to draw over. Anyways, though, like I was saying, my art channel has now officially passed the peak of my YouTube channel, which I think is kind of funny. So, let's see. I should probably just put the image I'm trying to draw on the screen here, too. As you can see, I am so prepared. Let's see if I can find the exact one from before. There we go. That was pretty easy. There. Chrome opening? Oh no, it looks like this. Oh, it's an OIP image. Okay. Well, a little ugly. That's alright. Hey, man. Smaller. Alright. Well, I really hate that. Why is it like that? Let me see if I can find a better one. There we go, a JPEG. Alright, still kind of huge, but whatever. I just put it right next to it. So, yeah, like I said, I am generally trying with this and trying to like follow everyone's tips and everything. Maybe I should try and do a live session sometime. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty awful for the shoulder. If you ever see in like my shorts, I actually erase a lot because we have problems, a lot of problems. I'm already lost. Yeah, the reason why all my shorts are honestly like an hour long because I just don't know what I'm doing. I just try and like follow along as best I can. Oh, the image is gonna keep going underneath every time. You guys get the idea though. Is there not any way I can keep it on top? I don't know. I'd probably have to change like window settings for that. I think this might be fun though, because I can kind of do art, or like art. Oh no. It is so hard to draw with this thing. I want my mouse off. I forget that I can actually put my palm on the screen. I have no idea what I'm doing. This will probably be like, I know everyone like compliments me like, oh wow, your art's actually pretty good, but I think this will show like I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of jump in the pool, you know? That is absolutely atrocious. But that's okay. I think it always looks bad because like the hair doesn't blend in with the head. I think his hair is also like way too wide. It's okay. Yeah, when the hair gets in front of the face, that's always a little kind of awkward for me as well. I'm also trying to get better at like the little hair curls like that. If you've seen on some of the other ones, I kind of struggle with that just a little bit, like getting the shape right. Like even this one's like a little bit more thick than it needs to be. So I don't know how they get the points. Yeah, I just need to like really get the hair down a little bit more. I kind of understand that it's like a little bit more loosey, like in the negative space, right? There's like a lot of, you really get the texture and shape from just like the random, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. We're just gonna draw like the general shape right real quick, and then I think I'll just kind of, like I said, this is layer 1, so I can kind of shade over top of it. I think that was absolutely atrocious. I don't really, I really wish I could find a way to keep it like on the screen, but I have no idea how. He has like some bangs too. Whoa, his bangs are kind of weird actually. They like flip up, it looks like, due to the shadow. I'm so sorry. This video is going to be like the worst art I've made yet. And that's okay. Like I said, I'm still just learning and having fun. And this digital art is, it feels very different from like a sketch drawing. But like I said, I think this will be fun, just to kind of give some variation. So yeah, the other day I picked up another shift, and then I called out of my other job because I injured my back. That's been a blast. All right, this is awful. It's okay. I can't copy his little head thing. And he also has it go down here. Yeah, I'm trying to quit at least one of my jobs to work on game development full time. I'll probably have like a new YouTube channel coming out soon too, but I want to make sure I keep this one and keep it stable first, so before I go into the next one. Yeah, if anyone has any tips for digital art, definitely let me know, because I obviously have no idea what I'm doing, and I very much should have watched a tutorial before jumping in. So like I said, I do apologize. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start. Maybe I shouldn't. People are always saying I should probably like do more with the fitting stuff. At least I don't have to worry about like his, it's just his eyes mainly for this one. His eyes and his hair are gonna make all of it, since, you know, his whole face is like covered up pretty much. So yeah, Hell's Paradise, amazing show, amazing. It's so good. Yeah, I'm lost. We're just gonna do my normal strategy, which is, it's called jumping right in, which is awful. I know, it's awful. I think I'm just gonna use the 2 layers here. Whoa, that is sharp. I'm just gonna, yeah, he has a very sharp jawline. That is so crooked. I need it to come out. One nice thing about pencil too. There we go, that's better. Little uneven there. It's okay though. No, I need it farther up. That's supposed to be like, I think that was pretty good. I forgot to draw my proper line all the way down. It's okay. This here, over his nose, back here. It's pretty solid looking for the mask. Shading it in will definitely be fun though. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, like I said, I plan to start incorporating some digital art and some color in, just to give me a little bit of variety too. Especially because, like I said, what I'm doing is I'm kind of like writing like a loose light novel, and then it would be cool for me to be able to illustrate the whole thing, but I realistically am not as I'm not that talented. So I plan to be good enough to maybe draw like a lot of the general framing for it, and then have a professional come in behind me and illustrate it for real. All in hopes that maybe one day I can get my own anime adaptation. That is one of my dreams. One of my many dreams. Alright, let's see. Oh, he has tiny eyes. Let me try and do this. Look at that. That's the joys of digital art. And that's so, I love that. That's like my favorite thing about this whole, deal. There we go. We'll focus more on like the, I don't know why I didn't just zoom in more before. I forgot how to do it though. I need to like line it right there and then I zoom in. Yeah, a little janky. There's probably a better way to do it, but that's okay. Got thicker eyebrow right there. And it's also kind of thick too. Oh, that's a little too thick. 2 lines there. There's like a softer. Yep. Yeah, his hair is kind of covers it though, so just kind of do that there for a second. Focus a little bit more on his eye. I'm just using all like the base settings. I don't know anything. I haven't really like touched this application in like a year. I got the application and then I never really ended up kind of using it there, so that one looks a little bit different now. Oh, 1 second, I gotta pause. Just kidding. That is not the person I wanted to talk to. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes, the eyes. Okay. Screw it. Let's have a bit of fun, right? It's more like a lighter though. That's kind of useful for the top of his eyes. No, I need like a brush, right? Whoa, is that me? That's huge. It's also big. And is it even drawing? Am I shading too? Just need more pressure. Okay, I'm just being a wuss. I forget this is like a pressure sensitive one. Oopsies. There we go. And then I could just do like lighter underneath. Alright, that's something, right? Okay, let's go ahead and zoom back out a little bit. His hair is so bad. His hair is so bad. Oh goodness. Alright, let's get back to layer 1 and try and fix that a little bit. Let's switch back to the G pen. And we'll try and fix his hair a little bit. It goes off screen, which is a little not very imaginative, so that's kind of sad. Okay. Do the general base of his head. And one thing that I was told too with hair is that you need to remember that all of it comes from like one point on his head, right? So like all the hairs kind of comes off of this one. That's like the center of it. So you have to set that somewhere in the hair. So I know everyone already knew that already. Oh goodness, his hair is so bad. Alright, I think I need a third layer just so I don't botch everything. A raster layer. Which layer? Okay, that's layer 3. I don't know why it's like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we need to fix his hair a lot. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do like a harder trace here, hopefully, to get down a little better. Is this the right one? That's not the right one. 3's the one I want. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do more of like a hard trace here, just to kind of lock it in a little bit now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't talk at all during the art thing. I generally just put on some music. So it's... I do apologize. Like I said, I tried streaming and I'd always run out of things to say, so... I don't know how long this session will be. I kind of got rid of everything I needed to say in the first 5 minutes of thanking people stuff. That looks way too fluffy. Yeah, his hair comes out way too much. This is like the distance. Way, way, way too big. Go ahead, I'm just gonna delete that layer, I think. Somehow. Yeah. Let us restart. Perfect. I'm gonna restart. I need to make sure that it doesn't like... That is like the limit, right? Yeah, I try and copy things almost equally, but a lot of times I just cut corners and that's how it's like a little different. Oh, it's still kind of too much. Shorten it just a bit. Well, it's a bit better. His hair is thick, but it's not that thick, you know? So this one, that tuft needs to come up. One splits off. Whoa, that's not good. Pearl's not. I don't know how to make it sharp, like pointed, but thick. Like, that was okay. Yeah, it's just like, it needs to come down just like slightly more. Like, it's so precise, it feels like. And I just keep missing it. It looks too similar to the first one. This one needs to be more like straight-ish. Well, we're just gonna have his hair kind of go up like that. Alright, now we have the problem. Is we have a hair tuft going over his eye. Fine. That actually looks decent-ish. Like I said, he has some verticality too, which is kind of weird. Like this kind of tuft of hair goes up. Oh, I need it thicker. It's a lot bigger. The reference image. You guys see. So. Alright. Go away, mouse. Oh yeah, so by the way, if you're hearing this background music that I've been using for a while, this is actually part of the score for my fantasy RPG game. So yeah, pretty cool random fun fact, I guess. Okay, so we have the tuft of hair. Gonna kind of be like that, and then he has another one which splits off underneath and comes down. It's too sharp of the right there. It's slightly hooked, and the other one comes into it slightly as well. Nope, that's not good. That's like, and then, nope. So bad at hair. I'm gonna have to spend like a whole day, like I said, working on hair. Like, I know it's like that shaped, right? Like, that was actually better. Okay. Little imperfect. That's okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be angled though. Try and see if I can angle it better. It helps. And we have this here, which comes down. Point break. Ooh, that's so bad. That's too sharp. That's... what the heck was that? Oh my gosh, I'm watching it now. Help myself a little bit, right? What the tool's for. Oh wait, no, I'm getting the shape all weird. This one's actually like way out here. Go like that. This side's supposed to kind of curve. Oh, I deleted the whole thing. Gosh darn it. Okay, this one needs to come down more. It has like a short tuft here. This one splits off, goes up. Sure, that's better. Okay. Now we'll put his hair. Yeah, because it's like the tip is longer. Like that. Yeah, if anyone's still here, why don't you guys tell me if you play any video games, or if you don't play any video games, what kind of hobbies does everybody have? Like I said, my main thing is, I don't play video games anymore. I haven't in actually quite a while. Used to, like I said, I used to try and do like gaming, YouTube, streaming, all that good stuff, and then I accepted it wasn't really for me, and that's okay. Like I said, I was trying, but it just realistically wasn't gonna happen, you know? I just struggled talking for long periods of time, and I'd always get distracted with other things. So, yeah, like I said, right now, my main focuses are music and game development, and this art, of course. Interesting, this one kind of is up there. This one, and then we have another giant, large tuft of hair come out. It's not, oh no, it's not very good. It's too short. Oh, I don't know why I struggled. I like, no. I think I need to have it hook harder up. That way I can hook harder back. And then I always miss like the sharp tippy point, you know? Down. That'll just have to do for now. Like I said, we'll come back. This song is not actually a part of the score. This is a failed one that turned synth for some reason. Still fun though. I totally should have practiced using this program. Yikes. Oops, I wanted to add layer 1. There we go. All right. A lot better, I'd say. Okay. We're at least making some progress, which is great. I think we might just keep this because I have a lot of times where I try and fix things and it just doesn't work. Go ahead. No. We're just gonna leave that, I think. Alright, let's see if we can try and fix up some of his hair. It's too harsh of a line. I guess I'm supposed to outline, but I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to cheap out this one, honestly. I have some other chores, and I still have to record the other short today, so I don't want to take too long with this, especially knowing that I've never really practiced this before, so I know that this can definitely devolve into something that would take all day long. Like I said, we'll do this more often, kind of practice, change things up. What is it, this big curl right here? We have that. I'll need to introduce some shading here in a moment. Yeah, wish I shaded these. There's in a bit. Oops. Sharp enough. That's too sharp. That'll have to do. All right. Cool. Yeah, so I think we'll just kind of draw just as, say, his chin. I think we do kind of need that because his hair's kind of sticking out just a little bit. No, I think we're just gonna have to have it be a little. Yeah, you guys get it. All right, let's try and introduce the brush a little bit. We have black already. Try and do like a little bit of shading here. So, just go on top of the tuft, but I kind of messed it up there. It's okay. Move it over here. But I don't really know how to use this app too well, so I do apologize. Shading is definitely fun, though, I will say. I think it definitely looks decently. Feel like a bit of shine in between. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but sure. Alright, the main thing though is, this is fine, but this whole tuft up here is shaded in. Oops. It's okay. It is pretty funny though. I could never draw like this before the New Year's. There's no way. Too far. Let's see, just a little bit here on this tip. Oops. Did I change something? I did. I somehow altered the color. Yeah, there's buttons on the pen I keep randomly pressing, and I don't know what they do. Yeah, the whole back of his head is pretty much going to be shaded in. So I guess the light's coming from the front, so that makes sense. A little imperfect, that's okay. So the other tuft is good. Just gonna go ahead and let's see, I need just this back part right here. And then like I guess this technically counts, and then just like the bottom part right there. Keep sewing off a little bit. I think I need a couple more outlines though for his hair. Why? I don't know. Feels like it's missing. I mean, I'm definitely missing like a couple like little details, you know. Oops. Yeah, there's like little lines in between these. I don't think I can get to those though. I think that might unfortunately just have to be kind of good enough for now. Because I can't spend too long on everything. I'll pick like a darker shade a lot of this in. I guess I could just use the fill mechanic. Let's see how that works. Whoa! Alright, I must have some line that's not connecting properly. The brush it is. Oh, I need like way bigger. More. How do I change it, the like opacity of it? That's not very blue. It's supposed to be blue. But like oh gosh, I'm going outside the lines. We'll just do like a blue layer and like a black layer, I guess. Oh gosh, it's coming off the lines. It's okay, it's okay. I need like a navy, but more pressure. Alright, let's try and put like a black layer now. Sorry, lines. Oh gosh. I hate that so much. It's okay, it's okay. Well, there's my first ever digital art drawing. Yeah, woohoo! I don't think you can tell who that is. But, yeah, without the picture next to him. I think I definitely just messed up, like, the balance of his hair. Like, right there. I have, like, a lot of, yeah. Yeah, I guess the eyes, too. I could add in little eye details real quick. Could do that. Yeah, I forgot his eyebrows. No wonder he looks heartless. This in real quick. Looks too peaceful in this picture almost. Whereas the real one's more menacing. When it gets to the end of the day, he is pretty sad. I think his eyes too. I made his eyes too big compared to the actual reference image there. Makes him look a lot kinder and softer. And then I also have the little splotch right there. I was like, you know what? That's him breathing. There we go. It's snot or something. All right. I think, yeah, we'll just do his wife or something for the following one. I think that'll be in the sketch one today. So, anyways, I think that was pretty decently long. How long has it been? 40 minutes. All right. Yeah, I'll try and cut out as much as I can. I'm sorry, people. But anyways, I will go ahead and post this. And like I said, thank you again to everyone. I appreciate you all. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.